Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to Elvis 2022 fans, wherever you're at around the world. Please smash that like button, share this video on your Facebooks, and text messages, all that stuff. It'll help the channel grow. Visit the members area. You don't have to become a member, but it helps. It helps me. And where you can do a little thanks thing. There's a few people that ask me how they could donate money to the channel. You don't have to. But obviously I've got a family, and it's helpful to me too. So anyhow, enjoy these photos. Some of these are from 55 and 56. Elvis Presley was barnstorming around the country. Even when he had Love Me Tender out, he was still out there touring the country. And so, this next photo that's coming up is one of my favorite photos. It's from the Cotton Festival at Ellis Auditorium. You got the Cotton Queen and the Cotton runner-up there. Elvis is signing some autographs down there for the fans. Elvis was always the most gracious when it came to taking time with the people that made him who he was. This is just a camera shot from Elvis's coming home special with Frank Sinatra. And of course, there he is on stage with Sammy Davis Jr. and Frank Sinatra. Pretty cool. And of course, one of my favorite songs that Elvis sang was Witchcraft with Frank Sinatra. That's just, he sang so suave. This is a shot of Popular Tunes in Memphis from 1960. That was the original building there on the left, and the one on the right is what is there now. Although it's no longer a record shop, it's been kind of, I don't want to say demolished, but it's kind of boarded up. There's Dean Martin there with Elvis Presley. Frequently, Dean Martin and Frank Sinatra would send Elvis over drinks. That's from 1955. Right there, that's a cool photo. But yeah, Dean Martin and Frank Sinatra would send Elvis over drinks when they were in Las Vegas to try to get Elvis to sit with them, and Elvis usually declined. This is a photo there from Jailhouse Rock, where Elvis had lost the cap in his tooth and actually got stuck in his lung and had to go to the hospital. Pretty interesting piece of history. There's Elvis playing perhaps a ukulele. Or a dobro or something, or a small guitar or something. Yeah, I love these photos. I love these photos of Elvis Presley just kind of working in the studio with his guys, and the younger guys and the songwriters, and of course there's Elvis Presley live on stage. This is from the Steve Allen Show, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but a little comedy skit. Elvis had a great sense of humor. So this next girl coming up here is Mary Kozlowski. She was a polio victim who 3 years earlier was the face of the National Campaign for Prevention Against Polio. I believe Elvis spent his 23rd birthday with this young lady. And it must have been a special time for her, a special moment. But you could tell how Elvis loved the less fortunate. That was a big reason why he got the vaccine and told everybody to get the vaccine, because there were so many victims of polio, and anyways, the rates went from like either 2% or 3% or 5% to like 90-some% the year that Elvis Presley told everybody to get the vaccine and got the vaccine himself. Whatever you think about vaccines these days or whatever, yesteryears, polio was certainly a big deal. And that vaccine helped clear it up, the cases where you hardly ever see polio anymore. Elvis with some fans there. Look at that blonde hair. It was really blonde, and of course that's greased and slicked up, so that's where the dark colors are coming from in his hair. And there's Elvis and the Colonel out in Vegas in 1956. This was when I went out there and did their week or 2 long tour. And he sounded great. He didn't really hit it off too well with the crowds because they were mature, and he was just a younger rocker. But there's Elvis and the Colonel messing around on Kissing Cousins. Love him, hate him. Colonel Parker was there for a lot of stuff. There's a lot of discussion about if Colonel was not involved in the creative side of Elvis, why was he there in sessions? Why was he there in the movies? All that stuff. Anyhow, y'all have a wonderful day.